Okay, Todd, your box has arrived, so I'm going to go ahead and get you unpacked and have a look at your watch. Okay. Very cool. Oh, Stellux bracelet. Nice. Okay, well, let's have a zoom down and see what we've got. Okay, give me one moment. Okay, so here we are. Right, this is a very early, interesting, 1970. Very cool. 6139 6001. It's a proof watch, so that means it's before the ISO standard changed, of course. So you've got proof here on your dial, proof on your case back from 1970. So this is from August 1970. 6139 6001. A very early example. So let's look really close. Just go over some things while we're able to see it here on the bench. You know, never been polished. Got good case lines everywhere. Still got some brushing on the surface. It's definitely a worn watch, a watch that's been through some things. You can see some distinctions here with the early watches. So that's really interesting. So let's see. We've got a two-part sweep, and the correct shape minute recording wheel. A little bit of damage on your sub-register where some of the surface material has come off, but that's okay. Definitely an old crystal, a pretty tall one. That's good. These are a thinner case watch. They're not quite as thick as the later versions. This has an A movement in it, which is pretty cool. Let's see. You've got a non-standard end link here and a standard end link for this. What is this is a Stellux style bracelet. It's not a, there it is right there. It says STL Stellux on the back, but branded Seiko, which is cool. This is what I have on my 6001. English Roman wheel. Let's see how everything turns over. Oh, your date is not turning over, so just your day. Let's go through that one more time. Yeah. Okay, so that's a bit of an issue. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, that works. Good. Hands are interesting. So that's really quite interesting. You've got a frosted hand, I think. Boy, it's hard to tell. I'm almost certain that your minute hand is frosted and your hour hand is not. Although it could just be loss of shine. Maybe that's what it is. It could just be that the surface has gotten a bit corroded. It really looks like a frosted hand though, but I don't think it is. I have to get a closer look. Of course, when we take it apart, we'll inspect it really closely. But maybe that's just material that's accumulated moisture and some of the salts that have been pulled out of the loom. The other interesting thing about your watch is your rotating ring seems to be dark, not yellow, which, you know, there's a line of watches. Sort of the folklore of Seikos is that there was a South Asian, Australian version of the yellow dial with a black ring called the Aussie Pogue. But that's not necessarily what this should be, which is really interesting. I just wonder if there was a replacement dial. I don't know. It's very interesting to see a watch with this sort of age and patina and all these other things that point towards a yellow for the ring and the tech, or the dial, but yet this is faded black. I mean, this is a black ring that, outer rotating ring that's faded. Very curious. Very curious. Okay, well, it definitely still works. That's good. Your pushers are a bit sticky here. You're not going back to 0 here. I don't know if you're running. Let's get this opened up and we're gonna have a look, okay? Give me one. Okay, I'm back. So I've got it loosened, but I haven't taken it off yet. I figure we can look together for the first time. See where we are. Okay, so let's see. Are there any marks? No marks in the case back. Currently not running. Curious. Seeing some moisture. There's some definite signs of water ingress. It looks like you definitely got power in the mainspring, but you're definitely not running. So that's never the best place to start. I don't want to do too much here. Can't really tell. Boy, that is tight. Nothing seems to want to budge. Your escape wheel is extremely tight in there. It doesn't jiggle. Nope. Okay. So I'm not going to force anything here in the beginning. All right. Well, we can't really test it, but we can look at the state of things. Gasket is not that old, perhaps. I mean, it's not solid plastic. I don't know. This is a mystery, this watch. A mystery in the sense that, it's a, we know what it is. It's a 6139 6001, but having that dark ring is interesting. I don't know why that's there. Yeah, it's cool. Well, look, that doesn't change anything. We're still going to do the service, get this watch running, see if there's any damage inside that has led to the non-running state of the watch. And once we can, get going on that, we'll be ready to getting it back to a running state and running well. All right. Well, thank you very much. I will be in touch, Todd, and we will get going as soon as I hear back from you, and we'll get this back into a good running state. All right, thank you very much, and I will be in touch.